Alright, so this is one of two. Um, these are auctions that I won. My parents just gave me money and told me to get whatever I want. So I decided to try for an auction, see what I got there, and then when it came in, I would just have them wrap it, and then I would just open it up on camera. So let's get started. So this I got, and then I kind of came into the auction a little late, but it was on my watch list, and I didn't realize that I already had this book until it was already shipped and on its way. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I thought, it looked familiar, but I thought maybe I had just looked at it because I had looked at this book so many times. But it turns out I already owned it, and I just bought it early of last year. Or no, this year, I'm sorry. So I got it this year. So I think I got the other copy of this like in February maybe, or April. So I pulled it out in anticipation of this one. But at least this is an upgrade, so that's always good. So I'll probably be selling this other one. Probably pop it on my Instagram, sell it there. But this is stuck to the damn bag. This is Star Spangled War Stories number 154, Joe Kubert story, cover and art, Origin of the Unknown Soldier. This is in a 9.0. And I had the first appearance of Unknown Soldier and the Origin of Unknown Soldier. Now, here's the other one I bought. So I have a 9.0, 9.0, and an 8.5. So I'll be selling the 8.5 now that I have two of them. But I mean, at least it was an upgrade. At least I didn't downgrade the issue. But one nice thing about it is it's kind of interesting to see the difference when you have two books side by side, like what makes the 8.5 and the 9.0. Truth be told, there's really not much difference between these two. But actually, say the 9.0's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spine ticks, and my 8.5 has 2. And the only other thing I can see is the 8.5 is got a little bit of the wrap from the back showing on the front, whereas the 9.0 does not. So it's a minor difference, but it's only a bump in grade. So, yeah, I guess I'll keep the 9.0 and sell the 8.5 and use that money to buy something else. So look for that soon. Coming up on my Instagram. I'll be selling this one. And then I got this one here. This one I'm excited about because hopefully it was one of them kind of blind buys where it was a book I wanted, but I did not want to spend the money for a higher grade or a graded grade of this book, because it is kind of expensive. And I believe the price will come down. And when it does, I'll upgrade them. But oddly enough, this character, his first issue, I looked at when I was a kid. It was probably back in like 90, 91, 92. My LCS at the time that I went to, that was in the mall, I used to go through literally every book in their dollar bin. I would be in there for hours looking at everything. And they had this strange character. Never seen him before. By a publisher I've never heard of before. And it was kind of cool looking cover. They only wanted like $5 for it, but I did not get it. And then eventually someone else did. And I never went back and never tried to get the book. And I just, every once in a while, I would like peep it online. But I just would keep passing it up. But this is that character's first appearance, which I definitely wouldn't have known back then. I just assumed that #1 issue was his first appearance, but alright. Yeah, let's get this done here. Alright, so we'll just start off with a couple of the other ones here. This is Fightin' 5, number 28. Number 41. This has a subscription crease or a crease. Don't know if it was a subscription crease or not. This one here, though, has a date stamp on it of April 30th, 1964 at the top right there. Fightin' 5, number 33. Nice little run. Fightin' 5. I mean, they're like mid-grade copies. This is issue 34. Fightin' 5. This one's pretty rough shape. This one is 36. 36? Yeah, or 35. 35 or 36. Can't make out that writing on the back. Fightin' 5. This one's 36. This one's got a subscription crease in it. I think they pretty much all do have a subscription crease. This might have been like an original owner collection. Fightin' 5. I don't know. I'm assuming. Oh yeah, 36 also, and this has got the subscription crease in it. The rebag and board all these. Fightin' 5, number 39. Another 39. Fightin' 5, number 43. Now, some of these, I know at some point in the series, it just becomes reprints. And then they relaunch it I think in the 80s, maybe late 70s. And ironically enough, the only issue that I don't think they reprinted was the first Peacemaker. They skipped over that one. This is number 48. Which 48, is that the same as this other one? Yeah. 48 is the same as this one. So yeah, they reprinted the stories. Fighting 5, number 49. And Fighting 5, number 40, which is the first appearance of Peacemaker. This does have a subscription crease in it. But I mean, this is a hard ass book to get apparently. But I'm trying to collect the Charlton heroes. I got first Question, first Blue Beetle, first Nightshade, first Judo Master, and now first Peacemaker. Like I said, I'll upgrade later, but the only one I need now is Captain Atom. And that goes for way too much money for what I want it for. So I'm probably gonna skip out on actually picking that one up. But see, published 1966. I might see if I can get this thing pressed. Maybe. So I had the first appearance and the second appearance of Peacemaker. Yeah, this thing like folded completely. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get this thing pressed. But happy to have it. And that's it. So I'll rebag and board this stuff. And I will send it off to get pressed. Thank you for watching. Guys, have a good one. And I think I'm going to do a Comic Collector Geek Challenge where I show the top 10 books that I got for 2025. Look out for that video shortly. May do it tomorrow. Thanks for watching.